Hello, Toaster Party, bringing you another Dragon Link video. Today it's going to be the non-budget version of Dragon Link versus Kozmo. They're going to be able to go first, getting a Pot of Extravagance, and I have no hand traps. They're going to Reasoning for, I name 8, they get the Dark Lady, so they have at least one negate, and the Kozmo Dark Destroyer pops itself, getting the Tin Can. I now at least slightly know what this deck is supposed to do. So I'm going to go into Striker Dragon Black Metal. They're going to negate the Black Metal, then they're going to Infinite Impermanence my Striker Dragon. That's not the greatest thing, but I do have a Rocket Tracer that I can get off the quick launch. They're then going to go into Dark Destroyer. Dark Destroyer resolves, killing my copy of Romulus. I'm then going to go into Dragon Ravine, getting myself a copy of Tempest into the graveyard. I'm going to then pop my copy of Dragon Ravine, go into Borlo Savage, and then they're going to go into Dark Eclipser, into another Dark Eclipser. I'm going to attack over one copy of Dark Destroyer. I'm going to negate the first one, but I don't actually have any more extension past this point. They're going to be able to then go into Strawman. Strawman activate effect to bring back the Dark Destroyer with no material on it. They're going to crash Eclipser. Eclipser brings back the Dark Destroyer. They're going to crash Dark Destroyer. Then I'm going to negate that one. They're then going to use Strawman's effect to put Dark Destroyer on the field, popping my Borlo Savage Dragon, getting in for 3,000. Now I have to draw something pretty good. That's decent. I get Tempest. I'm going to go into Tracer, go into Striker. Striker then gets me Boost Extra Launch. Going to activate that, going into the Rocket Tracer from Graveyard, popping that, going into Magna Rocket. Going into the Draco Berserker of the 10-Yi, realizing I can't attack over. I probably could have just gone into Borlo Savage Dragon. That would have worked out a lot better. Not Borlo Savage, Boral Sword. But that was a bit of a misplay here on my part, but they still had the back row, so they still probably would have been good. And then able to go into Delingorous Dragon and getting another piece of card into my hand. Able to extend a little, but they just need to be able to attack over the Delingorous, which shouldn't be hard. They're going to go into Strawman. Strawman sacks itself to bring back the Kozmo Dark Destroyer. They attack for 15, then for 500, then bringing the Dark Destroyer, popping their own Dark Destroyer, bringing back the Farm Girl, and then swinging in for over lethal. And that's game 1. Now that I've had a brief refresher in what Kozmo cards actually do, we're back with game 2. We're going to start off by getting Safer, popping the Safer in our hand to go into the Collapse Surf and go into Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon effect, they're going to Infinite Impermanence the Striker Dragon, bit of an odd choice, but then going to go in Romulus. Romulus gets the Divine Lance. Divine Lance gets Phalanx. Phalanx to my side of the field, go into Wyvern Burster, go into Needle Fiber, aka Alka Fibrax, go into Appaloosa, go into LP. LP gets Black Metal Dragon, go into Pisty. Then we get to go into a copy of Romulus. I missequence here, and I should have popped one of the Guard Dragons with the red MD. So we're going to be able to loop a card out of our opponent's hand, but we're just going to have to pray that the 2 Mad Appaloosa and a pop and a extra deck loop is going to be good enough. But Appaloosa does seem like it'd be pretty strong against Kozmo. They're going to activate Reasoning. I name 5. They get Effect Failure, and they go to activate the Shock Trooper. I'm going to negate that, and they're going to scoop it up. Back with game 3, and, well, they're going first, and that is a summon limit. They're going to activate Pot of Extravagance, getting 2 more cards in their hand, going to the Shock Troopers, going to Kozmo Dark Destroyer, popping itself, getting to their side of the field, Strawman. Strawman then activates its effect to bring back the Dark Destroyer, and then they're going to pop Dark Destroyer to get the Tin Can. Tin Can then activates its effect to add an Eclipser to hand, and it's my go. I'm going to Chaos Space. They're going to Summon Limit me, and due to the fact they changed that, I'm going to add Pioneer to my hand, going to normal summon Rocket Synchron to get back a copy of the Absorider Dragon, but it's kind of not the best play here, but it's also not probably the worst thing I could have done. Their summon limit does prevent them from killing me, but they do have a 4,500 online BLS link. But I can actually deal with that. All I need to do here is pop the 2 back row, getting rid of both summon limits. I'm going to go into Romulus, and we're going to actually Divine Lance. I'm going to go into the Phalanx, go into the LP, and then go into the White Dragon, they're going to then activate Nibiru. Well, I guess I don't need to go into Magna Rocket then, but I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine, sending off Tempest, activating Absarautor's effect, going to Cloud Servant, use Striker Dragon's effect, adding Boot Sector Launch. Then I'm going to activate Boot Sector Launch, special summoning the Magna Rocket, going into Tempest. They realize the writing's on the wall. I can just go into Boral Sword from here and attack for lethal.